pretty crazy how quickly things can go wrong, or how quickly your safe floating environment and home can just feel like it's betraying you and not working, and the toolkit comes out and you fear the worst. But yeah, the joys of boat life.
Welcome to another episode of Sailing Indiana. Last week you would have seen us finally complete our trip to Falmouth. Our fuel tank was blocked, so we've been recommended Rick, a local contractor, to come and give us a hand. Using compressed air, Rick managed to clear the blockage in no time and got the engine started.
Hear it?
But just a few days later,
So here I am again, sitting in front of the engine with engine issues. So we said about us having issues coming out of Plymouth where the engine was wiring and puttered out, and we knew then that we've got an issue then with the fuel tank and dirt in the fuel tank, pulling that up and blocking the pipe. We had a guy come out when we got to Falmouth and put some compressed air back through the system, which blew out the blockage in the pipe. That was fine, the engine ran. And then today we thought, oh, let's just try the engine again, give it a nice run as we do every week. And it started fine and then puttered out again. So I went down to check the connection, then going to the primary filter, and the little cock on that was in the closed position. And so the engine had been starved of fuel and wouldn't start. So then we opened that and I bled through to the secondary filter, lots of fuel coming out there, great. Cranking it over, nothing's coming out, or nothing started. So I thought, let's try and bleed a bit higher up the engine towards the high pressure fuel system. And there's a little nut on top of the main nut, and that is for bleeding, so you crack that and you can bleed. So cracked that open and it was bleeding fine. Tightening it back down, and I've sheared off the nut from the big nut. So creating a whole new problem for ourselves without getting the engine started. So get the big nut out, which is this one, see if we can get the rest of the thread out, which we were able to do. There are a few Yanmar dealers around and we could replace that quite easily. So it's bank holiday today, but we'll do that first thing tomorrow. If we wanted to try and fix the other problem, like bleed it through to the injectors and get the engine started as we were planning to do, we could find any nut that fits that. It doesn't have to be a proper bleeding nut with a hole through it and things. We could just block this hole in the end. That might allow us just to bleed through to the injectors and get the engine started, which I think would give us a little bit of relief that it does work, I suppose, and there's no other big issues that we need to then sort out tomorrow and into the week. So yeah, and the water's coming out okay. Yeah, yeah, it looks like it's started, so we've got rid of the air leak at least, but yeah, so now we just need one of those, the top of that little nut, and get that, and then give it a good run and make sure there's no air in it and there's no issues, so fingers crossed. Good morning. We are just walking into Falmouth town and we're going for a little explore. It's our first weekend where we're free and we can get out and about. So it's a glorious day, the sun's shining. Don't be fooled. I'm just about to take this fleece off. It's baking now.
Now that we're walking.
Now that we're walking, yeah. Yeah, we're going to go to the castle. We're going to have some breakfast first. And yeah, see what Falmouth's got to offer.
Yeah.
So this is Pendennis Castle. Listen, I know where we are. Pendennis, which is not too bad a walk actually, from the town, so pretty good. It's English heritage property, so if you're not a member you can pay to get in, but
We are members.
we are members.
So we are in.
We're in. But it's a beautiful view from the top here, so we're going to get up to the top of the keep and we'll show you the view from there. Turn to the side. Yeah, it's perfect.
Quite warm. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get you the full gets up.
That's it. And you're ready to go.
And now we're at the Maritime Museum, which is a big space with flying boats, which is pretty awesome. There's a man on the wall. This is our new tender. These are called cockeyed squid.
Poor thing.
We don't know why.
After a great day exploring Pendennis Castle and the National Maritime Museum, we headed home for some rest. The next day, we were up early and decided to take the ferry to St Mawes, a 20-minute journey across the Carrick Roads, the estuary of the River Fal.
We've decided to get a different boat over to St Mawes because we're lazy and this one's easier and probably pleasant because we can take in the view. And then this is St Mawes, so yeah, pretty quick trip, maybe 20 minutes. But yeah, plenty of places to tie your dinghy up over there, or so I'm guessing you could probably come into this little pontoon here if you ask someone. But yeah, let's go exploring. And we are in St Mawes, so yeah, as quick as that. We just came from over there, and yeah, we're just gonna have a little look around. Not sure really what's here, but there's definitely a pub over there where we can see, and a few little bakery, cakes, things like that. So yeah.
Look how clear the water is.
Oh, it's just really beautifully clear water. We're thinking actually maybe we should have brought the boat over, because we've seen loads of boats just anchored off. And it would just be as simple as that, just coming over and then dinghying into the beach. But we've got plenty of time, so we might, if we go to the Helford for a bit, and we could come over here for a bit more, and just make it up as we go along, really. There's a little Lauren-sized door. Hopefully they'll open the big one for me. So we've come to St Mawes Castle today, which is opposite Pendennis Castle that we were at yesterday. Yeah, another Tudor period castle for us to have a quick look around. Smaller than yesterday's castle, so we'll get around it a bit quicker. Elegant design, deadly purpose. Okay. Anyone would think we're in the Bahamas with palm trees like this behind, but yeah, still in St Mawes, enjoying a drink, and yeah, probably getting the ferry back in about an hour. So. Back to Falmouth we go. Right, that concludes our day trip to St Mawes and around Falmouth. So yeah, we're just heading back to the boat now, and I think we're going to get an early night, maybe watch a film, and chill out, do some editing or something like that for a bit, and it's been lovely. It's been really cool. It's still warm enough, and it's just sun's just setting over there, so it's really lovely. So until nice chilled evening until tomorrow. Do a bit of housekeeping, bit of laundry, something like that, I think. So
yeah, chill day tomorrow as well.
Some
sleep.
And get some sleep. So
See you later.
Indiana out. Okay, I'm in a cycle hat, which is very fetching, if I do say so myself. This is the reason we've got a fold-up bike on the boat. So I've been wondering to myself why we've got a bike kicking around and just usually being in our way most of the time. But yeah, the little bleed nut that I sheared off, there's a the Yanmar dealer in Mylor, which is that way, and maybe it's a little bit too windy and a little bit too far to take the tender over there, so I'm going to cycle it instead. They said they ordered a part and it was like Tuesday, and it's now Friday and it's not arrived yet, so I'm just going to go over there. Worst case, just pick up another nut that's the same, a screw that's the same size. Yeah, so wish me luck on my cycle. I'm sure it'll be fine. What a joy. What fun cycling is. Should have been doing this for years. nice. Alright, managed to get the parts from the little Yanmar dealer down there, so that's them. Stopped in a nice little cafe spot because I don't think I was going to make it back without a coffee and a soft drink, so yeah, I just stopped off, got my breath back, and now I'm going to be cycling back. There are so many hills, so wish me luck for the way back, and yeah, then we're going to get the nut on the engine and hopefully have a and hopefully have a working engine when we get by the end of tonight. So yeah, but not a bad idea to have a little fold up bike or something that you can take places.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hey. So, got this from Mylor. Nearly died of exhaustion. All it is just this. It's got a little bleed thing there, so it'll, if you, yeah, it's a little weep hole thing, I don't know. So now I need to take this one out, put this one in without getting diesel everywhere. I don't think that's going to happen, so I'll just do it with getting diesel everywhere.
Oh, good. I was so glad you were about to say that.
Yeah. There it goes. Finger over the hole. New screw in here. I just got to go for it without losing the screw.
That was like far less dramatic than I thought it was going to be. We're going to have diesel everywhere.
It's running out, but I'm hoping I can get this in and tight, but not too tight like last time. Okay, that was less diesel, well, a bit.
Yeah, not too bad. Less than
Not
last time.
Yeah, a lot less than last time.
Look at our beautiful little pantry. Ready for our trip to the Helford. Because there's like no shops there. Hey,
There's no shops there.
there's no shops, so
Well, there might be one, but
yeah, but I've provisioned us for at least a week or two, potentially. Okay then, are we ready?
fingers crossed.
Let's go. Woo!
We opened up the fuel cork in under the bed, didn't we?
I think so the last time. I can check. We let the engine warm up and run in for a good 30 minutes. Everything seemed to be working fine for the first time in a while. If you liked this episode, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more, please do subscribe. Catch us next time as we leave Falmouth and head to the Helford River.